all praise and sorry, excuse me. To give all praise and honor to the most honorable, Immortal Grandmaster Chief Major Boy the Christ for sparking my mind. I love myself. So for you that don't know why I do that and why I open my lives by saying and giving praise to the most honorable, Immortal Grandmaster Chief, it's because why it is through him that my consciousness has been sparked and I'm thinking of this frequency of thought. It is because of him that I've been steered in the right direction to study and gain knowledge of self. And it's because of him that many of my reflections has come into this consciousness and they find themselves in the environment where they need to be that is conducive to their growth mentally and most physically. So why I do this is to acknowledge him and to give praise to him for what he is doing for humanity. And to not look at it from a subjective view. If each and every one of us try and be open-minded and look at life objectively and give praise and give honor to those people that do things for you or do things for humanity in general. If we treat each other with that respect and that acknowledgement and that honor, that how better life would be. And that is why I do that and why I say praise to the gods. I acknowledge that each and every one of us, we are a piece of God. We are God. We are God's consciousness, living out a life experience through a subjective view, influenced by astrological programming. I hope you understand that, and I hope that makes things a bit clearer for you why I say the things I say and why I open my life the way I open my life. So what is on my mind today and what is in my thoughts, what I want to put out there into the universe is to our existence. How long have you been in existence and how long will you still be in existence? If we think that our existence is only measured by the short period of time that we find ourselves here on earth, then we are gravely mistaken. We are energy, we are consciousness using frequency of thought to create vibration, and vibration is energy. Energy is something that constantly moves, it never stands still. Even the energy that we use in our house to switch on electric appliances, energy constantly moves to a spiral of copper wire, and energy never stands still. Energy constantly moves, because if energy can't be stagnant, energy cannot be still. It is a hermetic principle that everything constantly moves to sustain its own life. So that is energy. Energy is a thought frequency. That energy is thought that uses frequency to create vibration, which is energy. So we, as cosmic beings, not human beings, before we were human beings, in outside of being human beings, we are cosmic beings having an experience of being human. So before you became a human, you were a cosmic being, and after this experience of a human experience, you will return to being a cosmic experience, only to be judged, where you will judge yourself and have another experience for you to learn your lessons and you pay your debts back to the universe. So what I'm saying is, we are the only entity in existence. We are God. And God divided himself into trillions and trillions and trillions of pieces to experience all aspects of life, no matter which way you look at it, no matter from which perspective you look at it. Even if it's a tree, if it's a plant, if it's an insect, even if it's the air or the water, that is God having the experience of existing in this realm of existence. The knowledge that I am speaking here is the Christ conscious. Is the conscious of Christ, which all humanity should come into in order for you to have everlasting life. And what I am doing now is proclaiming the kingdom of God so that I can be allowed to enter the kingdom of God. In the kingdom of God, outside of being a physical place, it is a mental place. For when you enter into the kingdom of God, you come into a consciousness where you think on this level of frequency of thought. We have higher self where you have higher thought frequencies, where you look at life differently, objectively, with an open mind and ask questions as to what is happening around you. Life should not be controlled. Life is happening spontaneously, and it is because we are trying to control life and going against nature that it is that we are experiencing all these things that we are experiencing on earth. This is, they call it a disease. This is a disease in your body. The equilibrium of your body is at an disease caused by stress, caused by overthinking, caused by going against nature, caused by following your wants more than you need to follow your needs. And the more we talk about this, the more we remind ourselves about this, the more you will place this into your subconscious, and this will play into your life. By proclaiming the kingdom of God continuously and with due emphasis, to remind your reflections, which is you, that all of us, we are God. We are God experiencing a human experience. And because of sin and disobedience, we have moved so far away from God that we forgot who we are. Yes, in the beginning, it was intended by God that you do not remember who you are, because that will take the purpose away from everything. It will take the purpose away from experiencing life. You were given a body to biology through your mother and father having sex, and your father contributing 23 chromosomes and your mother contributing 23 chromosomes, and in the egg of your mother, inside the womb of your mother, you were conceived. And cells accumulated there until it became a fetus, and your organs were created, and from your organs, organelles came together, and your body was created. But before that happened, inside the womb of your mother, you were consciousness, you were energy in the cosmos, stemming from the source, which is God, the primordial darkness of the universe, a quantum field of possibilities. When I say quantum field of possibilities, when you look out into the universe with no artificial light around you, get yourself a space with no artificial light around you, and you look up into the universe, you will see trillions and trillions and trillions of stars. You will see a dark, 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 dark sky, a black sky. And that black sky, that is a primordial waters of possibilities, that everything that you can ever think of is a possibility that can happen. In all the planets that you see in the universe, this is planet interacting with each other. Like I said, energy is not stagnant, it cannot stand still, it has to constantly move. So the energies between those planets is constantly communicating and moving. The same on earth as humans is constantly moving and communicating with each other. Because without communication, without movement, there's no life. The same in the universe, without communication, without movement, there's no life. Even with your cells in your body, without communication, without movement, you will cease to exist. Energy must constantly move in order for it to exist. Energy must constantly move in order for frequency to create vibration, so that you can have the experience and manipulate energy and move around. So before you were born and conceived in the womb of your mother, you were already part of the universe, a part of the galaxy, a part of the solar system, the solar system. And the sun is the energy, is the particle that absorbs all that possibilities that we get in the universe, in the darkness of the universe, and combines it with the other planetary bodies and streams this light into this realm of existence. Everything that you see around you is light. It's light photons reflecting into your eyes and through your nervous system. It is moved, this image is moved through your nervous system to your brain, that gives you the illusion of whatever you see outside of you. Even your hand that you see is an illusion conjured up by light photons received by your eyes. And all this light photons comes from the sun, which streams all the possibilities here in this realm of existence we call Earth. This, my reflections, is the Christ conscious. This, my reflections, is the consciousness that we all should come into. I took my time before I decided to delve into this discussion in this manner, as to first give you a glimpse of what astrology is and a glimpse of what biology is. And there is no way going around it, that in order for you to live your best life, you have to look after your body. But because while we have been programmed subconsciously to do things that go against life, we do these things that kills us on a very, very minute level. Slowly but surely it kills us by what we eat, by what we watch, by the type of people we move around to, by the air we breathe and the water we drink. All these things that we do here in Babylon, this society, this matrix of evil, this is life backwards. This is living life backwards. And when you spell live backwards, it spells evil. So to live backwards is evil. And what we are doing here in this matrix, in this place called Babylon, we are living backwards. We are going against life. We put rubber and wood on our feet to disconnect us from earth, as to where we need to place our foot. Our soles of our feet need to be on the bare ground, not on tar, not on concrete, on bare ground, where energy is absorbed from the sun, as we are energy beings, as I said previously. We are energy beings. And energy cannot stand still, it constantly moves. So we need to be connected to the earth, so that the energy can be absorbed from the earth and clear the blood clots in our veins, which allows it for the energy to move through our bodies freely, and for certain genes in our DNA to be activated in order for us to come into this consciousness of the Christ. In the Bible it is stated that, oh man, we are awaiting a man in a cloud to come from the skies and deliver us from evil. Well, I can tell you, this Christ has come from the skies, but not in the form of a human being, in the form of the consciousness that is being activated in man on earth. And as it being activated on man on earth, it will be activated in a being that comes out of the darkness and the slums of the universe. Oh, Nazim. So what I'm saying is that we all need to come into this consciousness. I apologize for that reflections. All we need to do is come into this consciousness, realize that you are more than just a human being. You were more before and you will be more after. But what you do in this time and space while you are here, you will be judged by. You are given chances daily. Every time when you open your eyes and you create life again, thought lights up your reality. So when you close your eyes, nothing exists. When you go into a sleep, nothing exists here. Your mind travels. Like I said, energy cannot stand still. So while your body is asleep, your mind moves, thought moves, energy moves into other realms of existence. And when you wake up tomorrow morning, it felt as real as this existence wherever you were in your dream. So the question remains, how sure are we that the life that we are living here is not a dream? So when we close our eyes here or try here or transcend here, we wake up in the next reality and realize that this is a dream. So for me, coming into this consciousnness, I feel it my duty. It urges me, it is an urge that I have every day to share this message, to talk to people, to communicate, to spark, to even just plant a seed inside of you. What I speak here and what I say here, I believe. And at this time and space, I am perfectly poised as to where I need to be. I'm perfectly poised as where I need to be, and I need to be patient, and I need to learn to have patience as the universe is unfolding, and everything that is happening in divine time. So be aware that you are not just a human being, and your existence does not stop here. And whatever you accumulate here on earth, make sure that it is something that will help you when the time comes for you to end this experience of you. The only thing that you take is not worldly. You will never take any worldly possessions with you. The only thing that you will take with you when you die here, so-called die, is your thoughts, is your actions, is your deeds, and what you did for humanity. Whatever you do has an impact on humanity. It is said, if you want to see change in the world, you yourself need to change first. So you first need to change, you first need to gain knowledge of self, and when you gain knowledge of self and you change, you will know that, look here, I need to eat better, I need to be better, I need to treat people better, because people is me, I am people. So it is said in the Bible that you need to treat others like you yourself want to be treated. Why does it say that? Because why? Others is you, you are others. So before your action to anything that is being done to you, think, this is me, giving myself a test. How do I get around this? How do I pass this? How do I not fail this test? This is the Christ conscious. And how you, even in the Our Father, you pray that you wish that everything happens on earth as it happens in heaven. It is your duty to see that that comes to fruition, that that manifests. It is your duty as a galaxy, is it your duty as a universe. That's why is it called universe. Not you with a U in the front, you with a Y-O-U, universe. Everything that is happening is no coincidence. And science has been all around us for generations and years and years and years. It is only we are too blinded by this society that we don't see the signs. And the more you come into the Christ conscious, you will see the truth inside of the lies, and you will see the lies inside of the truths. So that is what I put out in reflections. I will that this message serves as a seed, to serve as the spark to these reflections that see this. And even more to others, I give this message to myself to encourage myself and motivate myself to keep on the path, work the work, proclaim the kingdom of God. And whatever you do in the name of the Christ, you will be duly rewarded. I love myself. Peace.